Welcome back, cat lovers. Today, we're diving into the mysterious world of our feline friends. You know, those furry, four-legged enigmas that share our homes and steal our hearts. We're talking about that sixth sense, that almost mystical connection we have with our cats. Ever wondered if your cat can read your mind? Well, here are 10 cat behaviors that might just prove they can. Buckle up, cat crew, it's about to get mysterious. Let's be real, we've all been there. You're walking to the kitchen and bam, there's your furry little shadow glued to your heels. You take a turn, they take a turn. You stop, they park it right between your feet. Coincidence? I don't think so. This, my friends, is classic cat behavior. Cats are masters of nonverbal communication, and following you around is their way of saying, hey, I see you, I'm here with you. They're in tune with your movements, almost anticipating your next step. Think about it. How many times have you been thinking, treat time, and your little buddy magically appears, meowing at the cupboard? They're plugged into our frequency, man. Up next, why your cat thinks your laptop is a personal sunbathing station. Okay, tell me this hasn't happened to you. You're laser focused on your laptop trying to meet a deadline or catch up on emails, and suddenly, bam, your keyboard becomes a cat bed. Infuriating? Maybe a little. But before you banish your feline friend to another room, let's decode this seemingly rude behavior. Because guess what? It's not about being rude at all. It's about connection, plain and simple. When your cat chooses to park it on your stuff, they're not just looking for a comfy spot. They're claiming you, your scent, your energy. Cats are drawn to warmth and energy. And what radiates more of both than a laptop that's been running for hours, or a book that's holding your full attention? So the next time your cat decides to turn your keyboard into a cat tree, take a deep breath and remember, it's not a personal attack. It's a love language, a feline way of saying, you're mine and I'm gonna mark you with my butt. Alright, let's talk about the elephant, or should I say the cat in the room. That intense, unblinking stare that cats are famous for. You know the one, it can be unnerving, mesmerizing, even a little creepy. But what's behind those piercing eyes? Are they judging us, plotting our demise, or maybe, just maybe, they're reading our minds? Cats are masters of nonverbal communication. They communicate volumes with a flick of their tail, a twitch of their whiskers, and yes, even a stare. This is a laser-focused beam of feline intensity, and it's usually directed right at you, their beloved human. So what gives? Well, for starters, it's a sign of trust. In the animal kingdom, prolonged eye contact can be seen as a threat. But when your cat locks eyes with you, they're saying, I trust you enough to be vulnerable with you. They're tapping into your energy field, reading your emotions, sensing your intentions. So the next time your cat gives you that look, don't be afraid, embrace the connection. We all know cats love routine. Food, playtime, naps. They like things a certain way, and they're not afraid to let you know it. But have you ever noticed how your cat seems to have an uncanny knack for meowing at the most opportune times? Like clockwork, they'll start their serenade right when you're about to dish out dinner. Coincidence? I think not. This, my friends, is more than just good timing. It's about tapping into your schedule, your routine, your very thoughts. Cats are creatures of habit, but they're also incredibly perceptive. They pick up on our subtle cues, the way we move, the sounds we make, even the very thoughts we think. Your cat has picked up on that. They've memorized your every move, every sound, every intention. The point is, cats are masters of observation. They're constantly watching us, learning our routines, and anticipating our needs even before we do. Let's be real, we all have those days. The ones where nothing seems to go right and all you want to do is curl up in a ball and disappear. But then, something magical happens. Your furry little shadow appears, as if by magic, and suddenly the world doesn't seem so bad. Cats are often seen as aloof and independent creatures, but the truth is, they're deeply in tune with our emotions. They sense our sadness, our stress, our anxiety, and they respond with an outpouring of love and affection that can be downright therapeutic. Cats are incredibly perceptive creatures, picking up on subtle changes in our body language, our tone of voice, even our scent. They know when we're not ourselves, and they go out of their way to make us feel better. So the next time you're feeling down, remember that you're not alone. We've all been there. You're walking up to your front door after a long day, and before you even put your key in the lock, you hear it. The faint sound of meows coming from the other side. You open the door, and there's your furry little greeter, waiting patiently, or not so patiently, for your arrival. Now, you might think this is just your cat being happy to see you, and while that's definitely part of it, there's something more mysterious going on here. Cats seem to have an uncanny ability to know exactly when their humans are coming home, even if they've been gone all day. So how do they do it? Are they psychic? Do they have some sort of sixth sense that tells them when we're on our way? Well, the answer might surprise you. It's not magic, it's science. Cats are creatures of habit, and they're incredibly attuned to our routines. They know what time we leave for work, what time we usually come home, and even how long we typically take to run errands. Cats also have an incredible sense of smell. They can detect our scent from miles away, and they can even tell how long we've been gone based on how strong our scent is in the house. We often joke about dogs being man's best friend, but let's be real, cats are right up there when it comes to loyalty and companionship. And sometimes, that loyalty takes the form of something truly remarkable. An uncanny ability to sense when we're not feeling our best. Now, I'm not saying your cat is going to replace your doctor anytime soon, but there's no denying that they have a knack for knowing when something is off. You wake up feeling under the weather and suddenly, your usually aloof feline is glued to your side, purring up a storm and offering cuddles like they're going out of style. Coincidence? I think not. Cats are incredibly intuitive creatures, with senses far keener than our own. Their sense of smell, for example, is about 14 times stronger than ours. They can detect subtle changes in our body chemistry that we humans are completely oblivious to, changes that often signal the onset of illness. When we're sick, our bodies go through a whole host of changes. Our temperature fluctuates, our hormones go haywire, and we produce different chemicals, all of which emit distinct odors that our feline friends can pick up on. So the next time your cat insists on camping out on your chest when you're feeling under the weather, don't shoo them away. We all know cats are masters of reading our body language. A flick of the tail, a twitch of the ear, a slow blink, they speak volumes without uttering a single meow. But did you know that cats are also incredibly attuned to our emotions? They're like furry little mood rings reflecting our joy, our sadness, even our stress levels. Think about it. You come home from a long day feeling stressed and exhausted, and your cat greets you at the door with a gentle headbutt and a soft purr. Or maybe you're having a great day full of laughter and good vibes, and your cat can't resist joining in the fun, batting at your feet and chasing after toys with reckless abandon. Cats are incredibly empathetic creatures, picking up on subtle cues in our tone of voice, our facial expressions, even our scent. They can sense when we're feeling down, and they know how to cheer us up. They can also tell when we're feeling happy and playful, and they're more than happy to join in the fun. Some experts believe that cats can actually sense our energy fields. Alright, let's talk about those special gifts our feline overlords leave us. You know the ones: a dead mouse on the doorstep, a mangled bird on the welcome mat, maybe even a juicy cockroach deposited right on your pillow. Charming, right? Now, before you grab the disinfectant and question your cat's sanity, let's decode these seemingly gruesome offerings. Because believe it or not, they're not signs of a psychopathic pet. They're actually gestures of love, albeit slightly misguided ones. In the wild, cats are natural-born hunters. It's in their DNA to stalk, chase, and kill their prey. And when they catch something, their instinct is to bring it back to their den, a safe place where they feel comfortable and secure. So when your cat presents you with a dead critter, they're not trying to gross you out. They're trying to show you they care, to provide for you, to share their bounty with their beloved human. Let's be real. There's nothing quite like waking up to a furry little face snuggled next to yours. But have you ever wondered why cats are so drawn to our beds? I mean, it's not like we lack for comfortable sleeping spots in our homes. So what is it about our beds that makes them so irresistible to our feline overlords? Well, for starters, let's talk about comfort. Our beds are usually soft, warm, and inviting, the perfect place to curl up for a nap. And let's not forget about the scent factor. Our beds are soaked in our unique smell, a comforting and familiar aroma that says home to our cats. Cats are social creatures, and they crave closeness with their humans. Sleeping next to us is their way of strengthening that bond, of feeling safe and secure in our presence. It's also a way of marking their territory, of claiming us as their own. Cats are notoriously heat-seeking missiles, and our beds are like giant human-shaped heating pads. Snuggling up next to us is their way of staying warm and toasty, especially on cold nights. So the next time your cat curls up next to you for a nap, consider yourself lucky. So, what do you think? Are our feline friends mind readers? Do they possess a sixth sense that allows them to tap into our thoughts and emotions? Or are they simply masters of observation, picking up on subtle cues that we humans are oblivious to? Honestly, I think it's a bit of both. Cats are incredibly intuitive creatures, with senses far keener than our own. They're constantly watching us, learning our routines, and anticipating our needs. But there's also a certain mystique to cats, an air of mystery that we may never fully understand. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing cat content. Until next time, keep those cat ears perked and those tails twitching.